We're back playing AER, and we're going to activate the next door, which should have the last button to get the door at the bottom of the area. Which, hey, it might be this already. Oh, that's just going to activate the jumping sequence for us. So let's see. Just start going cog to cog. I think these are cogs. They could be sprockets, though. Not sure the exact definition. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was a partial broken one. Just gotta time that last one. Like so. And then we just drop on here and activate something else. The pipes, looks like. Oh, and then I see the last thing. Okay, we get right back on. Oh, that's gonna start popping up. Okay. It's not immediately obvious. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard of a jump then. Oh, I actually had a slightly easier one too. Number 3. Ready to go. How do I best get out of here? Do you have anything to say, spirits? The king's men are soon here. We need to hurry. I hope the scrolls will be safe in here. Oh, looks like I continue forward. Don't think this was open earlier. The scroll have to say. When the Creator made the humans, the Keeper of Dreams came forward and stood guard. He saw the link between the great dreamer and eternity. Sometimes fear and nightmares were born into the world, and when snatched up by human thought, they turned into horrible realities. So he prepared powerful songs of time and peace, stories to lead the nightmares astray, and he trapped them in eternal scrolls and stored them away. Horrible stories never to come true, stored and forgotten in his halls of sleep. That's from earlier. Alright, so I should just be able to jump straight down. And get to that one right there to unlock whatever this is. Our kind of interesting stoplight. It's just going to hand me another fragment from another thing. I enter that. She'll talk to you. So the time has come finally. Then this marks the time for the Keeper of Dreams to wake from this daydream and to resign. How could I protect your people from the nightmares that lurked within their dreams as you cease to believe in me? I doubt you will be able to overcome the shadow that lurks in your world, little human. There is a shadow in every human as well. A shadow called emptiness that can't be filled with power nor possessions. Shallow minds led way for the void to come into existence, eating everything away. The Creator had to sacrifice himself to lock away the ravenous void, and the lands and skies were shattered in the Great Divide. Heed my word, little human. Will you be able to find the last fragment before the void does? For myself, I claim the deep sleep and leave my concerns to you. I am free. just gonna hand it to us. As they fall. Oh, now we're gonna go back to a vision of the unibrow guy. The evil unibrow approaches ever closer. And our confrontation will occur once we get that third piece. Back to the eastern steps. Let go of me. These are holy grounds, not just another power source for the taking. So those guys have swords. So there's a lot of talk of that northern monastery. So that's what I'm thinking about. So we'll head this way generally because there's some unexplored terrain in the meantime. Have a peek at this place. Was that something maybe interesting? Just some deers. Some spirits. Whatevs. Now we'll give it a shot. Missed it. Okay, 3 snow peaks, the split mountain. Check that thing out. And then I see something in the central place. It doesn't do anything though. Is that just a respawn or what? Oh, we've got some reading to do. I am Ura, and a guardian of the land of gods. I made this record so that my children and children's children may remember. On the day of the Great Divide, when our world shattered, I was still a child. I remember sitting at the white stairs of the southern city of Urza. We had planned a journey to the west, but since the God King had waged war on our city, our lands were not safe anymore, and we stayed inside the city walls. The God King Koroku, he was called, had built horrible weapons, flying machines of raining fire, but we always thought them far away, or even empty rumors. When the bells started ringing, fire and tears mixed in a horrible rain over us. We wept and screamed to the gods to end this, but were answered by silence. Then the ground trembled. Great cracks appeared and split the white stone walls of Urza, and people fell into the black depths of the earth. I saw my loved ones disappear into the heaving earth, and when the steps beneath me broke, I fell too. But my spirit animal spoke to me, and I remembered, and spread my wings. I do not know how, but I flew for a long time, over broken lands and stormy clouds. I arrived at the outskirts of the land of gods half dead, and fell unconscious on its grass. When I awoke there, a priestess sat beside me, tending my wounds. She said that Urza was no more than that the world had shattered. A god had sacrificed himself to seal away a void from our hearts, and broken the world in the process. Many had died, but so had the God King, and his city of On was no more. Our shattered world was now at peace. I wept, and still, after many years, I weep at the memory of this day and the terrible cost of this peace. Okay, so apparently he was destroyed in his hubris to capture everything. Oh, here's a cave. It's not lit. So perhaps we can run into another spirit animal. That's what these non-temple caves seem to hold mostly, thus far. Achilles' Den. camping out in the back there. Whoa, oh, I've fallen. Is that a broken bridge? Yeah. So we can't climb, we'll just have to jump our way around. Oh, this is the fox guy. Hello again, my wandering friend. How kind of you to visit an old fox's den. It's quite empty, don't you think? No, not the den, the land of gods. Not as many animals anymore, nor as many spirits. Lifla is still in her cave, it seems, and the old spirit bear moves from cave to cave in the north. But there were more once. See, a fish and a crane. The spirit fish lived in rivers and pools around the Twilight Lake. His last gift to us is the water that never stops flowing. Without it, we would have been lost a long time ago. And the spirit crane, she helped guide the last priests and priestesses north during the Great Divide. She was hunted down by Kuriku's men, as they mistook her for a swan. Fools, as they decline, so are we declining. All we can do now is ask questions, and I have two for you. Why the Great Divide? And why you? Wander in search of answers, little wanderer. Thank you for your company. But it is such a long time ago, but finish your quest now, or else there won't be another time. Alright, so there is some imperatives to take care of. Time, I don't think there's a time limit, but time is now. Otherwise... Yes, the central thing will be light. And there's a thing up in the top left, which will need to be investigated. See broken down stuff and a respawn point, so there's probably not going to be anything special if there's a respawn point there. So back to these icy lands. Howling Peaks. Is this the same cave I went into before, or is it a different cave? I'll probably remember quickly. I thought it was on kind of a more not so out in the open, the other cave entrance. Oh, and it'll say discovered if it's new. Ah, the tier. Oh, this is new. Is this it? Is there no way I can jump up? This might just be... Yeah, I don't see anything that I can do here. Or is that something I can read, maybe? My love gazes at the false sky, but she will not know me. I took her hand and said her name, but her mind was empty. I fear that it's the doing of the hungry star. It has stolen her soul. The followers say it's a new god and that she's part of it now. The priestesses of the old gods said that her soul is lost forever, but do I want to believe this? She will try to close the rift. It is open to our world, but all those who wander on the other side will never come back. Her name was Sarita. Yes, there's nothing I can do here, it seems, other than stare at these spirits. Further north, perhaps? Oop. North and west slightly. Got some construction devices. Another lit up area. Could be interesting. What's this? Another cave. Now this cave, I'm almost certain, is unexplored territory. But it's just another one of these one-room lore things. And I'd be like, just put the lore outside. Cave of Harmony. Oh, an ancient bear. That's different. There's only one thing to get to. And there's just ways back up. I don't see anything down there. So maybe I need to come here to destroy this at some point. But I don't currently have the technology. Don't see any doorways down there. Take a quick peek around the corner. Yeah, I don't see anything. So it's probably just an area for later. So we must continue on our quest to find the monastery. So we'll head due west. Roof of the world. That's got to be the place that I'm headed for. The Great Monastery. Start off here before we go across. A place of sacred solitude and peace from the buzzing of the world. After it stood clear that the world needed healing, the bear froze the door shut and froze the key. At another place, the Cave of Harmony of Bells and Ice, east of here among the mountains of the Howling Peaks. But I don't have a way to unfreeze it. That's also an issue. Now, the bear said he had the key. So maybe I have to return to that bear cave, talk to the bear, which will allow me to go to the Cave of Harmony. Actually, oh, I can go inside. Probably just a little bit of reading material for me, maybe? No? Oh, wait, yes. Part 1 first. I am Zuya of the Snow. Today, a priestess from the far southeast came to us, telling us of a great war between the cities of Urza and On. Her name was Kara, and she requested an audience with the god that is said to sleep here, the Watcher of the Veil. Our master of the scrolls bowed to her and told her if there ever was a god, he must be sleeping so deeply that even she could not awaken him. So the gods have abandoned this land, but Kara insisted, and he let her into the innermost sanctuary. She stayed there for 3 days and 3 nights. No one knows what she did in there. She left us without a word, but her face was sad, and I fear for our people. What can we do but guard the most holy texts of our ancestors? We are but few, and no one believes us. Our whole world has gone mad, and there is no cure. So where is the bear cave? It's like along here somewhere. Just have to be on the lookout for it. There we go. So I think it's that way, kind of. Is it down hidden here? Oh. This might be it. Unless I was doing something completely wrong in the Harmony Cave, but there was no activation options as far as I could tell. Yeah, I can't jump up that quickly, so I'll just have to do the standard run. Ah, here you are. Give me the key. Time flows so fast, my lady. I thank you for coming here. It was a great pleasure to relive the past for a short while. The world is growing dreary, missing something once had. I hope for the great ending of this tale. Okay, so you're not giving me the key. Oh, no. No. Okay, you're not being helpful at all. So it must be in the Harmony Cave, I guess. Maybe there's some way to activate it that I just couldn't figure it out. Some obscure button that was behind a rock or something. Oop. That's what I want. Yeah, so we'll just have a look at these other areas. Find out where those caves were. So here's... Gotta be a cave on this one if I remember right. I don't remember which of the two. Smack. Yes, the bear's useless, so we've eliminated him at least. I don't think this is the Harmony Cave. I think this is the Tear Cave. There's nothing I could... The Tear Cave, there was clearly nothing to do. But I will see, is there something behind here I missed? Already read the thing. Yeah, there is just nothing in here. Oh, the interior maps don't work. So probably in the northern eye. Whoop. Northern Island's probably where that last cave with the key is. Yep, I see some fire. It's bound to be it. See, I figured the bear would give me the key, then that would unlock this thing, which is also a key, so key for key for key. Maybe doesn't make all the most sense. But it appears to be frozen, so I would want to activate fire. If such a thing is possible. Maybe I can jump on this pillar, and that'll help me out. Yes. Is there a time limit, or is it not an issue? Or the correct order? Hopefully none of that matters. So we're just gonna vibrate shatter it. Okay, it doesn't seem to be wearing down. Is there more text on there? I might worry about that later. There we go. Oh, but I've also broken the bridge. Oh, that's jumpable. Anything on the table? Nope. Take the key. And thus we have possibly the final key. But I know we're going to have to do the last level in that central column thing in the middle of the map. No way this is the last dungeon, or this is the second to last. Gotta be. Unless that middle thing's just a prop. Our good friend is going to give us some tips. Probably tell us to go to the monastery, which I thought was pretty obvious. They'll just hit us on the nose with it. My friend, the little wanderer, found her way to the far north. Aren't you cold? Even I can feel the chill through my fur. Might be the hot-bloodedness of humans. Well, at least you made the air shimmer in here. Like the stars found at the roof of the world, where the air is crisp and clear and storms never rage. A key in the ice to break the ice once more. Go west, go north, but don't freeze to death as other creatures before you. That's right, I was on the correct track without the key. But now we've got it. So let us head, to the west, and then the north. And we'll do that penultimate dungeon in the next episode, so catch y'all then.